We'll get started in a second. We got to fix the camera.
Indeed.
All right. What is going on?
I'm cold.
Why are you cold?
Because it's cold outside.
It is.
Snowed Monday.
It
Dumb.
It did. It
It's
did.
going to be 67 or something like that on Saturday.
That's what I saw.
Go fishing. One last time.
So what's up, folks? I'm Gary,
I'm Andrew.
and we are with Brunner's Lawn and Services,
The Brunos.
and that is Schmiegel. Coming to you with this week's episode of Brunner's Bits. So this is we have this episode and next week's episode, and then we're going to take about a month and a half off for the holidays and whatnot. But we'll play some old school episodes probably, or I don't know what we're going to do. Heck, we may not do anything.
Yeah.
Play it all by ear. But we got Thanksgiving coming up. We got Christmas coming up.
Yes, and I don't have to have it at my house.
But today is going to be a good one. We're just going to chat. We're just going to talk about some of our favorite projects that we've done this year. And it's pretty laid back day, but it's cold.
I don't like it.
I'm not a huge fan, but
It is yummy soup weather.
and you can make good ice cream.
Yeah.
Snow ice cream's pretty good, but it's melted now. But
Yeah. No, Evelyn walked out the door the other day and was like, "Where's all the snow going?" Like, it's Ohio.
it's an anomaly. It's November.
It will be
Early November. It'll be back, but we got a couple weeks are saying that we're going to have above average temperatures. But with that being said, let's jump into current events. Ha ha ha. That's so silly. I'm such a dork. So current event one is, we had our first snow of the season.
Where's that photo from?
Stock photo from
like, I don't
the
know
one
that
and only
overpass.
Canva. It was the closest thing I could find to like a Dayton, Ohio
I was like, is it
type of a
what
highway.
factory is that? And is that 35?
It's not. The other photo I was going to use was like it looked like New York, and I was like, yeah, people can tell that's not Dayton.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty cool little photo, though. I mean, it could pass for.
Well, I was like, is that
For
over,
like the
is that
Route
over
4?
Fuyao or something? Like, what is that?
So, but no, it's just a stock photo. But yeah, folks, we had our first snow of the
Icky
season.
white stuff fell from the sky.
Ground temperatures started off at like 50 degrees.
And dropped quickly.
They did. They're still not below freezing yet. The ground temps. We got 5 inches of snow that melted on impact on the asphalt until about the last half inch. But
I don't know, because about 4 o'clock in the morning, it was definitely sticking to the asphalt when I was driving.
when I got up for my early morning walk,
My morning constitutional.
I walked for about almost 3 miles, and it was snowing, but nothing was sticking. But that was in West Carrollton, because I was looking at pictures of like Troy and stuff, and they had like 2 inches
They
of
actually
snow.
had school, I think, called off for them or delayed.
They were the only school, Troy City schools, I believe, that actually called off for the day.
I'm surprised Dayton didn't.
Which sucks for the Troy kids, because when we have our real winter and they have to lose school, they'll have to make it up at the end of the year, because you only get so many days.
It's Ohio. They should know that by now.
They should.
Of course, people should know how to drive also, and there are accidents left, right, and center.
I mean, even like the rural areas didn't call off school,
Well,
but I think
a little different.
well, that might be attributed to maybe Troy's Public Works didn't prep for the snow, so therefore the roads. I mean, let's face it, we weren't completely prepped. We still had to put stuff in the trucks and all that.
And we broke a couple things. Josh rewired a plug for the truck lights, and then we promptly had to move the box and ripped it right off the back of the truck.
Oh,
like, hey,
really?
you want to do that again? Whoops.
It happens. It happens. It was good training for activation of the team and on call.
Yeah.
I'm happy Haley's keeping track of the on call, so I don't have to.
Yeah. Well,
So
one less thing to worry about.
I'll have to review it though to make sure like I'm not getting 15 hours of on-call pay. Like, hold on, why is somebody on call for 15 hours?
They've been on call for 6 months.
But overall, what would you say? Like, how did we do? I mean, we only salted a few
It's only our
properties.
zero tolerance stuff. So until we get an actual pushable event, I think we'll be all right.
I saw a dude up at the old B-Dubs parking lot in West Carrollton actually like using their Bobcat trying to push snow.
Why?
I have no idea. I giggled. Well, because yesterday was also a perfect event for companies that don't have morals to take advantage of their
Oh,
clients.
yeah. Well, and it's, they're hungry, so they're going to, we salt, we pushed it. Pushed
Yep.
the sludge.
And
In some cases, you do have to push sludge,
You
depending on what
do.
falls and where you're at and what your stipulations are.
but if you weren't a business, you shouldn't have got salt yesterday because there's a salt shortage. We gotta having snow this early in the season can really handicap us in January.
Gonna melt off.
Exactly. Now we have the businesses we did. We have to because they have OSHA compliances and things
Retirement
like that.
communities, old people falling is not good.
It's not. Well, me and the wife were at Wellington last night. She cuts hair for one of the residents there that we go to church with. Daryl Garrison, we mulched him. He lived over in Brandon Hall years ago. He's 92 years
Kathy
old.
Garrison?
Yeah, Kathy's dad.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's like, wait a minute. I know
92 years old, dude. Other than being in a wheelchair,
Yeah.
gets around great.
There's a guy over there, Mayo, Mr. Mayo. He's a World War II vet. He hangs out in the front. He had us cut down the bushes because he couldn't see out over top of them to watch the cars. He's a cool guy.
But yeah, we were at Wellington yesterday and it wasn't slippery. Now, areas where cars were and had moved and there was some snow still there, it did start to ice a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
It did. Asphalt ices a little bit later than concrete, but like sidewalks and stuff, they had a little bit of slipperiness, slippery in it. So it's all about just being prepared.
Indeed.
So, all right. So first snow of the season. Here's a one. Waiting for the House of Representatives to vote, I think, if they haven't already. But the Senate did vote to end the government shutdown. This is the longest government shutdown that we've ever had.
Mm-hmm. What are we at, like 42 days or something like that?
Something like that.
It's the answer to the meaning of life.
Pretty close. I'm not an expert on it, but I know it's the longest that we've ever had. I also know that the people that are getting hurt are the Americans, like cutting SNAP benefits. Our food pantry is like
Booked.
Like, yeah, we can only serve 40 families at a time. And we had 40 families last Thursday. And by 5:15, we'd only been open 15 minutes. And it took us till 7 o'clock to serve all of those families.
Yeah.
Which sucks that we have so many people that have food insecurities.
Yep.
I bet you our president and all the congressmen, Republicans and Democrat, I bet they didn't go without a meal.
You catch me outside shooting squirrels.
You would.
I would.
100%.
I'll give my kid a BB
We're
gun.
really fortunate that other than the fact of watching the news and watching the people around us, we didn't really suffer a whole lot from it, but we will. Our health insurance is about to skyrocket.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you that have to use the healthcare exchange. So,
Yipper.
but it is what it is. Sucks.
That'd be good that it's open again.
Yeah. But anyways, it's not quite open yet, but it will be. I don't know how long it takes them to do everything. I really don't.
Get the bureaucracy wheel turning.
I mean, there's people that have to work because air traffic controllers, they're government, and they wonder why they're calling in because they're still having to work 45, 50 hours a week and not getting paid for it. And watching others that are getting paid be able to go on leisure. And it's like, no, I wouldn't go to work either. TSA agents.
I suddenly have COVID.
Yeah. I suddenly don't like my job. So therefore I'm sick today.
Yeah, I think I saw something on the TikTok that was it Sunkissed soda sets off most COVID tests as a positive result. So just take that. I'm sick. I got COVID.
Does it really?
Yeah. They
Keep
tested,
that quiet.
They tested a couple of different tests. There was like one of them that didn't, but most of them gave a false positive.
That's crazy talk. I have a handful of friends that work at the base, and one of them still has to work.
Yeah.
Like, not every day, but a couple hours a week, because if he doesn't, then leadership stuff's not tracked, and he's got to still, because some of the leaders still reach out to their team and make sure everything's okay.
Do their job.
But he's not getting paid for it. The food pantry in Greene County, the Greene County Fish Food Pantry.
That's the one for vets, right?
Yeah. Well, on the second and fourth Saturday of every month, it's vets and active duty soldiers only. But dude, there's almost more active duty airmen from Wright Pat that are having to go through a food pantry than veterans. Mm-hmm. And no active duty military person should ever have to go through a food pantry, in my opinion. That's not right. That's not right, because they could have to lay their life down for our country's freedoms. But yep, sorry, you can't feed your family
or have a beer if you're under 21. Stupid.
It is, but there's workarounds.
Of course there is. It's called moonshine.
My drink here that my wife got me.
Got moonshine?
I wish. It tastes like sweet tarts.
Sounds like heartburn.
It's not sweet tarts, but it tastes like sweet tarts. It's a health drink, so it's pretty tasty.
Mine's just liquid caffeine.
It is really hot in here in the office.
I'm wearing thermals. I'm fine.
I've got this. Well, I'm part fat, so I got extra whale blubber here. So, but yeah, the government shut down. At least the process. They're coming to something.
There you go, bastards.
And here's something I saw in the news.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know if it's got to be voted on by Congress or how that works, but Big Orange up in the White House said that I'm going to give tariff checks to every American, $2,000 because of all the tariffs, which is awesome, I guess. But like, rather than giving the tariff checks, why don't we pay our deficit down? I mean, I'll take the $2,000.
That's not real money.
Yeah, they just create money. Let's get rid of the penny too, because they got rid of the penny. They're no longer making it. It costs like $2.40 or something like that to make a penny.
Oh, I thought it was like it cost like 6 cents to make 1 cent.
No, it wasn't quite that much. But I mean, they're using copper.
Yeah. Well, it's not all copper anymore. It's like copper nickel alloy or something like that.
But still, but yeah, they're supposedly going to get the tariffs that have been implemented are supposedly going to get distributed amongst the middle class and those in poverty. Those above a certain financial threshold won't get it. I mean, what's the point of giving a multimillionaire a $2,000 check?
You wipe his ass with it?
Probably. But folks like us, I mean, that's a new lazy boy.
That's going to pay off my water heater.
That's right. But yeah, I don't know what the truth of it is. So that's what you would do with the $2,000 is pay off my debt. Yeah. This couldn't come at a better time for like our team going into winter. Having a $2,000 tariff check that'll help them pay their bills. Yeah. Because like most kids, they didn't save their overtime going into the winter.
Yep.
I think I'm going to give a financial budgeting class to them. Do you think it's a good idea?
Wouldn't be bad to just put into your whole culture playbook there.
Yeah, and then a lot of the newer folks don't realize that they, like Carson and them, they do qualify for Shared Work Ohio. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to put them on that too.
And that's always a joy, getting everybody to file correctly. And what did you submit? Did you do this?
Yeah.
Go down there and wait in line to get yelled at by everybody else.
But it's not like they don't get paid for it. We take care of them to do it. I mean, they get half of an unemployment check. It's worth the loopholes But if you do it right and you pay attention to your emails, you don't get screwed.
And it's the waiting time because it resets basically the first week of December or whatever silliness it is, and you got to redo everything again for the current year. Yeah, it's annoying, but and Larry will get mad. Larry doesn't do it anymore. No, I know, not anymore. Larry says, "Screw it, I'm not doing it." He was always a fun one to deal with. I'm like, okay, calm down, Boomhauer.
So, but yeah, so we would get, because Gavin's 18 now.
Oh, there you go.
So we'd probably get 3 of them.
There you go.
But, well, no, Gavin's never had to file for taxes.
Yeah.
I think I got to check and see if he has to file. Probably not. He doesn't receive any money.
Yeah.
And even when he gets a Social Security, it's not like, I don't think he has to pay taxes on it. I mean, he's handicapped. I don't know. We met with the attorney yesterday to talk about like getting our trust and stuff set up.
Mm-hmm.
But
no idea. Buy him a hoverboard. They're cool.
Hoverboards don't float on water.
Dirt boards don't float on water.
Oh, gosh.
Why, you bozo? Dirt boards don't go on water.
Is that what he said?
Uh-huh.
I thought he said hoverboards don't go on water.
Dirt boards don't go on water. Unless you have power.
And it's how he said it. Was that an Asian gentleman?
No, I think it's Flea.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I forgot about Flea being in that movie.
Yeah, Elijah Wood's in it too as a kid.
He is.
Yeah.
He was the Western shooter
you mean you
kid.
have to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy.
That's so funny. That's a great movie. It is.
Apparently, it's on Broadway now. They did a Back to the Future on Broadway.
Huh. You know what's a
I'm not spending the
miracle?
money for the tickets.
What's awesome is that Michael J. Fox is still alive.
I think he just put something out a while back that he can't walk anymore. He's wheelchair bound now. He gotten so bad, but yeah.
I mean, he's had Parkinson's
Since back then, he knew those things started off with his pinky twitching.
Yeah. I mean, and heck, that was the mid 80s. And think how long
He was on Spin City for a long time. All that other stuff he did around then, you wouldn't have known.
Doc Hollywood is one of my favorite Michael J. Fox movies.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
He is he's on his way to Hollywood. It's my bongos. The temperature makes the leather head contract and retract. It does.
Pygmies.
But Doc Hollywood is a movie where he was a Hollywood doctor and he was on his way there and his car broke down and he ended up having to become a doctor in this little small town to get it like as a like a quid pro quo thing for to get his car fixed. And then he ended up falling in love with the lady, you know.
Misty watched a show like that, but it was the girl doctor, and she was in a little small podunk town or something like that.
It's probably a remake, different names.
Teen drama, some WB show.
So that's our current events, folks.
On to the next.
Snow, opening the government, and then tariff
The government's
checks.
open. Have some money. Sorry, we're dicks.
So today we're going to talk about what our favorite projects of 2025 have been. We don't have 3 subtopic slides to go through or anything like that. We're just going to talk. So what's been your favorite project of this year, Andy?
I mean, I like the butterfly garden because it started off, even though I'm going to whine that it's not the way I originally drew it or envisioned it, I still like that a lot. So, and then, I mean, Crossroads looks nice, but I'm sure that was a headache and a half for Matt getting that done.
So let's go back to the butterfly garden for a second. How many plants did we have to replace this year?
I'd have to count a lot.
I do know that the Black-Eyed Susans, the Rebecchias, they took off out
They're
there.
good for that. We're probably going to split those off in the spring and shift some of those around in some other empty areas and help let those fill in. We planted a bunch of bulbs there that we had just sitting here just to see if they'd take off, some daylilies and gladiolas. So
What's
just other
cool-
colored flowers.
What's cool about that is as long as we're maintaining West Carrollton's properties, we'll keep taking care of that because it's very rewarding.
It would have been nice if it was the way I originally wanted it, but they put a dog park in. It's fine.
They should have consulted us first.
know.
Them crazies. Christian, I'm coming for you.
No, it's fine.
No, it looks really good. And it's good for the community to have somewhere to let their dogs roam.
Oh, yeah. I'm not peeing in my butterfly garden. I've ran out multiple people for just letting their dogs pee on things. Like,
Well, it
go
kills
in there.
stuff.
Right.
It
The guy
kills
just looked at me like,
things.
huh?
Did we gravel the paths this time? So we got rid of the mulch and the paths.
Re-rocked everything, changed, well, because originally the first part we built was supposed to be the middle of a 90 by 90, and now it's 60 by 90. It's a rectangle rather than a big cube. So we had to close off some of the areas I had left open for entrances and that kind of stuff, to attach to the other designs.
It would be really nice if we could get that thing. Like a butterfly garden is something that you want all the plants to kind of take over each other.
Yeah, I think they will. I mean, over the course of time. I mean, there's been some die-off. I think some people came and dug up things that they thought were pretty, and then doggies, and then the deer helped as well eat some stuff.
Yeah, it's a salad buffet for the deer.
Yeah.
That's why we put the arbs out there.
They were even eating those.
That's weird because the arborvitae scent's supposed to, they're supposed to, resist them.
Now, they didn't eat the Helleborus or any of the other poisonous stuff out there, so we'll
of course not.
Put all the poisonous things there.
Helleborus is pretty. Mm-hmm. So is gladiolas. I hope they take off. They're pretty.
They're at the Wellington. They look great at the Wellington. I had them left over from that job, so I was like, I got 10 of them. Stick them in.
I think next year, speaking of Wellington, I think next year we may take the mums out.
And then 5 years ago.
And in the fall next year, redo the mums out there so that they
need to reduce and redo their main sign anyway, because the hill is, gravity is assisting in its erosion.
Yeah, maybe that's something we talked to Mark about in the spring.
I think his retaining wall is going to be more of a concern for him than whatever we got going on.
Yeah, it's coming. It's not doing too hot.
The whole parking lot's listing like this. It's not good. Your phone is not on silent.
I know, but nobody would have known if you wouldn't have said something.
I mean, I heard it.
Yes, but the microphones didn't.
Sure they did.
No, they didn't. I didn't see it go up.
You were drinking. You didn't see it.
You're quite observant.
Uh-huh.
So the butterfly garden's been your favorite.
Yeah. I mean, that's just
one of my favorite projects of the year. Even though, so when I say my favorite projects, I don't have a hand in any of them other than being able to
look what we did.
Look what the team did. But I like what the team did over at the Allure. That bed that they cleaned up looks much nicer.
Well, yeah, I mean that was a bed that had been built and then destroyed by the gas company.
Yeah,
just kind of left sitting.
But they had us move stuff and this and that, and it looked really nice.
Yeah, it could have been. We could have put everything back, but there wouldn't have been much space.
That, and I liked what the team did on the butterfly the rubber duck regatta winner out there in the Tip City area.
Well,
I don't want to say her name on air,
so many
but
plants got taken out of that place.
A lot. Tyler, I think, took quite a few of them home.
Uh-huh. Well, and she was amazing because she actually had mapped out lists of what bulbs were planted where in her yard, what years, and what was still alive, and what was originally there in case it came back. Incredibly detailed.
We pretty much turned an intense flower garden back to grass.
Mm-hmm. Those Davati or the butterfly bushes on the side of her house were massive.
I just liked that we were able to donate some services.
Yep. Matt did. That was Jeff's first job he did with us when he came to work for us. Him and Matt did that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Good old Jeffy. Hefe.
Old man.
Yeah, he's in his 50s and his hips are falling apart. I think he was in his 40s.
Yeah, I think
late 40s, something like that.
I don't think he's 50 yet, and I think he's 10 years older than me.
But another project that I thought we did a really good job on, which you mentioned a bit ago, was Crossroads. It was long.
The rock detail was gruesome.
But it looks really good. Mm-hmm. I mean, even still, not much died out there.
A couple things, but we actually had geese eating the grasses as we planted them.
Well, the stuff that may have died out there were because the architects don't pay attention to the buildings when they draw up plans. And water on the roof of this building doesn't go through a gutter. It just goes over the side.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of plantings
underneath them,
underneath the waterfall.
Well, surprisingly, it's not the bed that we thought, but it's basically where the lowest point in the corner of everything that bed floods. But
it's really weird. I didn't realize that the Dayton Mall is separated into like 3 separate properties. because Crossroads actually bought
Oh yeah,
that
was the old
that
JCPenney's,
property,
wasn't it?
well, Sears.
Sears.
And then I guess you have you have the far end, which was Sears. You have the center, and then you have the other end, which I think was
that
Jason.
Penny's? Yeah.
No, that was Bierman's.
Elder Beerman's, yeah.
I think it was Bierman's because
Yeah,
Penny's
Bierman's is
Penny's is
725.
still there.
Elder Beerman's, yeah.
But those are separate parcels. They made that church inside is beautiful.
Yeah.
The woodwork.
The kids' play area is a freaking tree.
Yeah, inside a building. It's really cool. They have a coffee shop.
Yeah.
All kinds of
The
stuff.
guys very much enjoyed having coffee the entire time they were working.
Oh, did they?
Very wet and rainy, but the coffee bar was open, so.
Oh, was it really? Oh, I didn't know
Walk right
that.
up and it's free coffee. You walk right in out of the mall. Big, huge doors. Walk right into the mall, get coffee, go back.
Huh, I didn't know that. And it's a free coffee bar?
As far as I know, no, I don't know. Maybe they just never charged us, but
It's probably Model Group's coffee.
I mean, it's like Starbucks. We got a whole barista thing going on in there.
Yeah, you can see it as you're walking through the Dayton Mall through their main entrance. That's what draws people in.
I haven't been in there in so long.
The Dayton Mall?
Yeah.
There is a store in there that you would love.
What's that?
It is nothing. It's like a flea market almost store. It's nothing but old stuff, old dishes, old Christmas decorations.
Where?
Old toys. It's towards Crossroads. It's next to Morris Home Furniture inside.
What's it called?
I couldn't tell you. You'd have to go in and look at it. But they have old records, old everything, like literally old toys, old G.I. Joes, bags of Legos that you could just buy the
I don't
bag
need
of
more
Legos.
Legos.
I'm sure you have a young child. I'm sure you don't need any more
They're
Legos.
extremely painful. A green one took me down 2 days ago.
They have old Nintendo video games. I mean, they just have everything.
I have an NES, so that might be useful.
So it's really, there's actually 2 stores in the mall that have old video games that you could buy in there. So,
See if they have any Mighty Max.
but so yeah, Crossroads was a great project. Butterfly Garden was a great project. The Allure was a great project. I'm looking forward to next spring installing the new Lee's Famous Recipe in Franklin.
That's going to be a small project, but it'll be fun.
It is, but it'll be nice. It is their
chicken.
So, well, here's a plug for us. This is the first Lee's Famous Recipe that is going to be this type of a design, because none of the other Lee's put plants or anything in it. They're mostly all gravel, not much grass. This is going to be the first Lee's Famous Recipe with landscaping, and then it's called a concept store. The plan, I guess, is Chuck is trying to get it to where the other Lee's Famous Recipes in the nation, or not really the nation, I guess, are pretty localized, but in the area, decide to go to it. It's more of a futuristic.
I ain't going to have room at the one over there near me.
Well, I don't see. Well,
Just concrete in there.
he doesn't have room at the one in Franklin. There is a Franklin Lee's that's down the street from where they're building. So
we used to mow them.
my guess is they tear it down and close it down and sell it.
It'll become a Wawa's or something.
I don't know if the area is big enough. It'll become a smoke shop,
Baby-
or a
baby
check
uses.
cashing place,
Yeah.
a payday loan place.
It was like Jimmy's over in Kettering's, the old Taco Bell. It still just looks like Taco Bell.
But they
the
have
sign
great food. The building doesn't matter; it's the food.
Good
I took Adriana to Jimmy's Italian Kitchen. I want to say it was during one of her college breaks. Dude, the food was so good. I got gnocchi.
Too. Gnocchi?
How's it pronounced?
Gnocchi?
I just call it gnocchi. Gnocchi. But yeah. So, folks,
Potato.
if you're looking for a company, we do have some spots open for some small to medium-sized properties for next year's landscaping season. We are sold out for snow for this year, but if you want to give us a call and see about a proposal for your grounds maintenance, give us a call at 937-681-4859. You can visit our website at brunnersltd.com if you want to learn a little bit more about us without calling us. And if you want to leave a comment, please do below. And next Thursday at 10 a.m., you will have our final episode of the 2025 season.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then we should pick back up sometime in January for 2026. I don't know what we'll talk about, but we'll figure it out. I think we've already covered every single thing that we could cover that we could think of, but I'm sure that
You're just talking about nonsense.
well, to be quite honest with you, we may have more shows like this one where there's not as many slides and we just kind of talk about stuff because,
Oh, yeah.
we can redo some of the annuals videos that we've done, perennials video, because we didn't do much of those this year.
Right.
We could talk about our favorite trees. Like today, Bartlett came up to me and asked me if we were still planting. Mm-hmm. I told him, yeah. He's like, because I may have some clients that need some trees planted. I was like, well, tell them, like, if they do, they need to get with us now because the nurseries are going to be wholesale or auctioning off all of their plants. So there's not much digging left, maybe for some of the trees, but
I like that tree Frank's got. I think he has 2 of them. They're called a fruit cocktail tree. It grows like 6 different kinds of fruit.
what?
Yeah, it's freaky.
What kind of fruit?
Like peaches, pears, apples. It grows like it's funky. It's all grafted.
So I was going to say, so it's a genetic freak then.
Yeah, it's intentionally.
That's weird.
I know. I want one. I don't want a tree on my
Where
own.
would you get that?
I don't recall where he said he got it.
That's weird.
Google.
Frank is
I want some of his tomatoes too.
he knows how to garden.
Yeah.
So we got to get him his soil in the spring.
Yeah, a little early. Whenever he says he's ready for it.
But I'm going to tell him we will take care of this. You just need to give us some of your veggies.
Oh, I already pre-warned him. Like, you might lose some tomatoes.
So, all right. Well,
Off we go.
What should we talk about next week?
Thanksgiving food.
That's what we'll talk about, our favorite Thanksgiving foods.
Because I'm hungry.
Me too.
Always. I think I have a tapeworm. They know if I had a tapeworm, I'd be skinny.
You're not fat.
Well, this is my favorite 4-letter word, keeping me insulated.
You dork. All right, folks. Thank you much.
Hasta la vista.
Have a great day. Have a great life. Peace out. And what matters, Andy?
Satisfaction matters.
That's right, girl.